Morning, member of the board. I am Afirahimi Bin Wahab, Corporate Communication Manager for the Kamu Tax Solution and Service. Thank you for the opportunity to address our path forward in this era of digital transformation. Recent audit show that while our tech is integrated, our people are feeling increasingly isolated. Inconsistent messaging and virtual fatigue are not longer just HR issue. They are operational risks that lead to 15% drop in productivity when terms lost trust in the narrative. We don't have a technology problem, we have a connection gap. Program overview and purpose. That is why I am proposing the strategy workplace communication in enhancement program, or is called communication link bridging the digital device. The purpose of this program is not just to teach better talking. It is a surgical invitation designed to realign our middle managers and team leaders as the primary gatekeeper of the information. These leaders are the bridge between the board's vision and the frontline execution. This program provides them with the achievement article to build that bridge steadily, ensuring information flow without distortion. We are turning our communication from a cost center of confusion into a competitive advantage of clarity. Scope and scope, who and how. The scope of communication link bridging the digital device is targeted and international. First, the audience, 40 meters manager and 12 teams leaders across all regional hub. Second, the methodology, a blended learning approach featuring high-stake simulation, workshop, and digital hygiene mastery section. Third, the focus, we are moving away from passive information sharing toward active strategy alignment. Proposition. By the end of this rollout, we expect to see three transformative shifts. First, for managers, a transition from being task assigner to strategist storytellers who can explain the why behind every digital shift. Second, for the employees, a marked increase in physiological safety and more moral as clarity replace the current communication vacuum. Third, for the organization, a reduction in interdepartmental friction, allowing use to pivot faster in a competitive market. Training, design, and logistics. Designated participant, our strategy gatekeeper. This program is specifically engineered for our 48 middle managers and 12 team leaders. Why them? They are the informational nexus of the organization. Currently, there are staging linked with two specific gaps. First, the translation gap. High-level digital strategy is being done on teams without context, leading to confusion. Second, the virtual fraction gap. managers are currently leading digital teams using analog mindset, resulting in the ineffective meeting and declining moral. Noted in our audit. Core components, the three pillars. The training is structured into three intensive modules. First, module one, the narrative toolkit. Manager learn to build message houses, a technical to ensure very team's update aligns with our companion mastery. Moving beyond screen sharing to engagement engineering, we will train them on active facilitation, managing hybrid dynamics, and the 25-minute meeting protocol. Module 3, the empathy feedback loop, training on training and physiological safety and identifying digital burnout, signs in remote staff before they become resignation letters. Purpose learning activities. To ensure this training is practical and result-oriented, the activities are designed to move beyond theory and into active simulation. Here is the purpose schedule of the activity for the three modules. Module 1, the narrative toolkit. Objective, to equip manager with a repeatable framework for the consistent messaging. Activity 1, the messaging house construction workshop. Managers are given a real-world corporate update. Example, a new digital ERP rollout. Second, they must map into a message house, structure roof, the car goal, pillars, key benefits, and foundation supporting facts. Activity 2, the 16-second elevator pitch challenge. Participant practice delivering their message house to a pair playing a skeptical employee. Goals, consistencies of message across different departments. Module 2, virtual facilitation mastery. Objectives, to transform passive observe into active participant in a digital environment. Activity 3, the managers must lead a 10 minutes segment of a meeting using three specific tools: real-time polling, collaborative with whiteboarding, bonding, and the round robin check-in. Activity 4, the 25 minutes sprint simulation, a time exercise where a team is given a complex problem to solve. The facilitator must use the 25-minute protocol, 5-minute contact, 15-minute solutioning, 5-minute action item to prove that shorter, structure meeting are more effective. Module 3, the empathy feedback loop. Objective, to develop digital emotional intelligence and frames staff turnover. Activity 5, shutdown signal roleplay. Manager review mock video, call recordings, or email. Test and must identify red flag behavior. Example, camera off fatigue, over apologizing, or delay response time. Activity 6, the safety first feedback section. A practice section on conducting one-on-one stay interview. Manager learn how to ask open-ended question that uncover burnout without being intrusive, focusing on building physiological safety. Logistic, budget, and facilitation. We are adapting a hybrid facilitation approach to model the AZ behavior we want to see. Duration, a 6-week journey to day of intensive level up workshop followed by 4 weeks of applied sprint. Venue, page 1, intensive will be held at our regional training center to foster interdepartmental bonding. Page 2, sprints will be conducted via our and investment for 45,000 discovers external expert facilitators, digital learning license, and all materials. To put this in perspective, this is less than the cost of replacing just 2 mid-level managers should they left due to current more issues. The rollout plan and strategy elements. Our rollout is designed for minimum disruption, maximum impact, center around 4 keys milestone. See the chart. The impact on well-being and goals. This program directly hit our 3 pillars of organization health, well-being. By fixing meeting block and inconsistent messaging, we reduce the cognitive load on staff, directly combating burnout. Engagement, when an employee understands why a digital change is happening, that by increased clarity is the greatest antidote to anxiety. Alignment, this ensures that our digital transformation in just a technical upgrade, but a culture one. We are change our human talents with our digital tools. Conclusion. To conclude, this program is more than a training incentive. It is a strategy recalibration of our organization's nervous system by empowering our media manager to bridge the gap between this sport vision and our team's daily execution. We are not just facing communication, we are securing our digital future. Let's turn our internal dialogue from a source of the friction into our greatest competitive advantage. I look forward to your support in launching the Calm Limb pilot.